Okay, Kevin Durant is asking why isn't he included in the GOAT conversation in the NBA? Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. And you know, like I said before, most people don't put him in that conversation because a lot of it is media driven. You know, Kevin Durant was never meant to be the face of the NBA. And when you start talking about the faces in the NBA, it really it's political. And one of the biggest hampers to him being the face of the NBA was that he started off in Oklahoma City. You know, they didn't ever meant for Jordan to be the face of the NBA, but Jordan just so happened to be in a major city. So with Michael being in a major city, and all the money he brought to the league got behind him. Was something that the league hadn't seen before. You know, and then he had the shoe to put him over the top. He was in a major city. And even before he won, he was already preordained to be the face of the NBA. LeBron James, he started off in Cleveland. That's his home area. They made him the face of the NBA. It's really media manipulated. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the Dallas Cowboys always being the main topic on topic sport or sports debate or sports TV. They have so many fans, so they just move the needle. So that's one thing. The media controls the masses more than people know. See, LeBron go form a super team, and nobody degrades his or gives him a point deduction for not winning the championship, staying in Cleveland, and then going to form a super team. With the counter, his fanboys said, well, you know, Miami was bad before. No, that wasn't the same Miami. Well, KD did. No, that wasn't the same Miami. It wasn't. LeBron don't make that move to Miami. KD don't go to Golden State. LeBron opened the door for that shit. People, well, you know, Boston, KG was dying in Minnesota. They was towards the end of their career. Ray Allen was down in Seattle. Paul Pierce was down in Boston. It's a different. They only won one. They didn't dominate. You see what I'm saying? So they try to, the media and the fanboys try to justify what LeBron did. He shouldn't be in the GOAT debate just based off that. If we deducting that from Kevin Durant, then LeBron should get deducted. But like I told y'all, it's all media driven. You know, LeBron don't have no good shoes. And so the South Beaches, man, ain't nobody wearing LeBron's. You know, and that's another thing. You know, Nike is going downhill too. A lot of their shoes don't have a crossover appeal and don't have great designs. That's the Jordan brand, that's the Nike, and I think they also purchased Converse. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so a lot of these guys don't have the marketability as far as the apparel neither. And I think Kevin Durant got one of the best signature lines. Kyrie with Nike had one of the best signature lines. I like their signature lines better than LeBron's. But Michael had the shoe to go with it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to think about it too. You know, was Kobe ever the face of the NBA? And maybe before, because his court case deducted. So you got to understand, these are people that they want to get behind and they want to push as that guy. Michael, LeBron. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's going to be interesting to see who succeeds LeBron. Is it going to be Anthony Edwards? Well, he got some controversy behind him already. Is it going to be Shea Gilgeous-Lee? Is it going to be, it's hard for, I don't think Giannis wants to embrace that role. So really, who's going to be the next face in the NBA? It's not who the best. And Kevin Durant, most people say, well, he ain't won a championship on his own team. And that's going to be another deduction. Had he won one in Brooklyn, it wouldn't have been good enough. Had he won one in this Oklahoma City Thunder, you know, people still would have probably pointed, but he made it in an organic situation. So until he go win a ring outside of Golden State, I think that debate is going to hamper him, along with not having the media push. The media in the NBA determines who's next up. It's as simple as that. The media in the NBA get behind who they want to push, who they want to get the push behind. They, you know, Michael Jordan made his own way. LeBron James' way was made before he got there. So they already knew that kid was coming. So really, they ain't had a face in the NBA since Michael Jordan, you know, before LeBron. Think about it for a minute. Kobe really wasn't the face of the NBA. Yeah, he was the best player for a long time. You know, Shaq really wasn't the face of the NBA. He was the most dominant player for a long time. Hakeem Olajuwon might have been the best player in the league. Tim Duncan for some years might have been the best player in the league. KG up there. Allen Iverson could have been so a few years the best player in the league, but they wasn't the face of the NBA. And part of being in a GOAT conversation is being the face of the league. Magic and Bird, Michael Jordan, then it was LeBron James. And ain't too many people that they ordained as the, Michael was ordained. He instantly, he wasn't meant to be that coming in, but he became that. LeBron was preordained. They knew before he got there that kid was going to be that guy. So, really, you go from Magic, Bird, whoever before Magic and Bird, they really popped the league off commercially. Michael took it internationally, took it to another stratosphere. Then LeBron. Those are the last three faces of the league. So when you talk about that GOAT debate, a lot of times the NBA going to start Magic, Bird, Michael, LeBron. Those are the four. Now, can you say there's been some more talented players than some of those guys? Skill for skill and, yeah, but you can't say it's too many more accomplished. When you talking about MVP, celebration, shoes, apparel, pushing commercials, pushing product, Kevin Durant was not ordained nor preordained to be that guy coming out of Texas. Melo was not that guy. Really good basketball player. Hakeem Olajuwon wasn't the guy they wanted to roll with. Patrick Ewing wasn't the guy they wanted to roll with. Reggie Miller wasn't the guy they wanted to roll with. Kevin Garnett, Sebastian Telfair, all these guys who had hot names coming out of high schools, Daryl Dawkins, all those guys. So y'all got to understand, y'all be talking about where the media be lying, and the media controls the masses. Y'all just think on a political standpoint of view or extraterrestrial standpoint of view or current event standpoint of view. There's no greater manipulation in media, really, than sports. We've had people come out and say they've rigged games. We have people come out with different conspiracy theories that tend to really, if you think about it, tend to be true. So when Kevin Durant asks why he's not in the GOAT conversation, he just wasn't that guy. The personality is kind of more reserved. He not stepping out in Hollywood. The one thing he got going for him, he got one of the best signature shoes left. So, but when you talk about skill for skill, he's probably one of the most skillful players you ever see. He's probably the most skilled player in NBA history. And I think what people don't think about Kevin Durant and what makes him, in my opinion, a more skillful player. Now, I didn't say a better player, even though I can make an argument, but I'm not here to make that argument. He's a more skillful player than LeBron James. What he did in Golden State defensively goes unlooked, and what he did where LeBron failed to do with his super teams, and the reason Miami wasn't as dominant, Kevin Durant didn't need the basketball. Kevin Durant can play without the basketball on the defensive end, catching and shooting, coming off screens, facilitating. He doesn't stop the flow of the offense. LeBron has birthed a generation of NBA players, how great he is. Everybody talk about Steph impact, how Steph got people, has impacted the game on the floor. But LeBron he's created a generation of basketball players who can't play without the basketball. And that's what he's done. But skill for skill, I think Kevin Durant's a better skillful player, but it goes deeper than skill, especially when you talk about the GOAT debate. So, had he able to get a title, without Golden State or something like that, then, but the media just never put him on. He just never was that guy. He just one of the guys. And it will be interesting to see who will be the next face in the NBA. Because Karl-Anthony Towns has the personality. Shea Gillensley has the killer instinct like Kobe, but Kobe never was the face. He might have been the best player in the league at some point. I think Karl-Anthony Towns has the personality. Anthony Edwards has the personality. I think Ja Morant had the personality, but they got some skeletons in their closet. In social media era, everybody would, to be honest. But hey, check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comments section. Check out the NBA playlist. Peace.